Hello, the internet. I am doing my Unus Annus video today. I want to talk about a video called Learning the Ancient Art of Chinese Archery. This was a good one. This was really interesting. This was it was a really good watch. It was a little I felt like it was like kind of almost paced a little slowly, but it was like necessarily though. Like it's not like it was like, oh, like they should have made it faster or anything, but like it was, they kind of introduced the instructor, and the instructor, like, talked about the history a little bit of Chinese archery and, how the technique is before even, shooting a bow, like, talking about the kind of bow and all these sorts of, like, elements about Chinese archery, and I thought that was really cool, that there are actually schools dedicated to this. I didn't know that was a thing. I know there are various martial arts, karate and taekwondo and judo and all that sort of thing, but, yeah, like Chinese archery, that being a specific practice and study, and like the way and the poses and every little element I thought was very interesting to learn and watch about. And I thought it was funny too, because like in this video, I think Mark even mentioned in the live stream about how it, or maybe in one of their later videos anyways, where they were kind of talking about like, what did we do during this that we liked or didn't like, and they reflected, like Mark I think reflected upon how he said something like, sometimes I just go with this bit and I go with it and I don't know if it's really working or not, but I go with it. And that's like one of his bits being like kind of this pompous, like acting like, ah, yes, of course, I'm already a professional at this. I'm so good at this, like, psh, like that sort of bombastic attitude. But how he truly is like at the end of every time he does that, at the end of a session with a professional, he's always very respectful and very much like, "You know what you're doing, thank you for teaching us." And also Mark's usually, like, really good about just kinda being like, "I'm an amateur, an idiot, and, like, I don't I'm just a goofy entertainer." But Mark actually does do very well, I will say. I do think he has a good aptitude to picking things up like that. And I feel like Ethan did really well as well. I don't know, there was some kind of little competitive edge between the 2 of them, like, Ethan was I don't know, like, there was one, I think, where they either split one of their arrows or I don't know, it was just, like, one of those things, like, you had to watch it. You had to be there, you know? Um, but yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about it. I've done a little bit of archery, very, like, probably more European style, like, standing and, there's always one thing too, people talk about, how do you lace the arrow? Do you lace it, on the side of the hand or on the opposite side or, on the crossways or, I still don't know to this day, like, if there's a proper way. I think it was in that video, I forgot it. I feel like it maybe goes across I can't I just can't remember. The other thing I have to say about it about archery in general is, like, I like ranger classes and stuff in, those sort of role-playing games and things, like Dungeons& and Dragons or, like, God, in when I used to play Diablo 2 all the time, and I'd always be in Amazon when I was younger, and always go for the bows. I don't know, it's just kind of fun, but, I don't know, I think, like, I'm not as into, like, bows and archery as I used to be when I was younger. I think now more I'm kind of, like, into, like, bow staff or hand-to-hand combat and martial arts and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's something interesting to think about, and I think it's a very neat, specific thing that they attempted and they went and did, and I thought that was really cool. I did not write the instructor's name or the school, unfortunately, and that's, these little details of Unus Annus are gonna fall through and die with the channel, and the only thing keeping any of this alive is, like I know this is, like, so stupid, but, like, the only thing that's keeping Unus Annus's memory alive is all the fan-made stuff, including my little nonsense here, but, yeah, it's just, it's interesting, and I wonder there probably is, like, a database out there of, like, all of this information, and I kind of was, like, I don't know, stupidly thinking I was contributing to it, but I'm probably not doing anything significant, let's be serious, but I'm here and I'm just trying to work on me because God, do I need to work on me. So I'll see you guys in the next video.